video. Hey guys, Adam the Historian Ghost Hunter here. Today we're at Atlas Obscura site, and a very historic site because this is the I don't know, it's hard to pronounce, but Endecott, E-N-D-E-C-O-T-T, the Endecott Pear Tree. Mr. Endecott was one of the first civilization Puritans to come over in 1632 from Europe, and he planted some trees on his land. This was his land. His house was here. He had a bunch of land that he was actually the governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony for 16 years, and he was given land, acreage. There's a lot of acreage here now. Of course, it's flat, and he decided to plant a fruit tree, a pear tree, and this thing's on document as America's oldest civilized cultivated fruit tree. Right here, the Endecott Pear Tree. Grown on the site is the oldest cultivated tree in America, planted circa 1632 by John Endecott, first governor of Massachusetts Bay Colony. The Endecott Pear Tree is a living link to the earliest European settlers of our nations. Endecott was granted 300 acres, where we're on now, where he settled and farmed, calling this property an orchard farm. This ancient tree lives as a symbol of heritage, strength, and resilience, presented by Governor John Endecott, chapter September 2011, September 16th, one of his relatives, obviously. So, yeah, it's the oldest fruit tree. Of course, trees were grown by natives and were grown naturally, but this is the oldest, European tree, and it still bears fruit. They say the pears it bears, because that does rhyme, they are very hard and tart, but they're good for cobbler, I guess. And this is pretty cool. This is history at its finest. This was planted by, they call him, he's one of the forefathers of New England, basically. He kind of started the whole thing right before the witch trials. And this is pretty spectacular. To most, it's just a tree with a cool fence around it, almost Stephen King style fence. But, wow. There's buggies all around it. It's well guarded. We're gonna take a walk around. Very cool. I mean, obviously not so much haunted, but this land itself, I mean, since 1632, there's been people living here, and the person planted this tree. So this thing has survived wars. A long time ago, some people tried to hack it. They broke the branches off it. It survived hurricanes, and it's grown back. People, like the original fencing post, I imagine. You see that original fence, looks like, maybe? Original fence post. That's kind of neat. There it is. The Endecott Pear Tree. Heard about it. Read about it mainly on Atlas Obscura. But yeah, this is it. This must have been the old, yeah, there's the old fence was here, and they put a new one. And it's just in the back of a parking lot. It's kind of hard to find, really. We had to drive around a little bit. Get a little fake hawk there. Nope, spider web. So yeah, the oldest cultivated fruit tree, period. Not just pear tree, just fruit in general. In North America, in America, USA, by one of the first Puritans, pilgrim from England to Salem in 1632, and then he kind of came up from Salem to Danvers, which was actually Salem Village then. That's where we are now. It's in Danvers, which was formerly Salem Village, where Rebecca Nurse Homestead is, and the original parsonage where the tuba was. So before them, or when they were still here, the Endecott man planted this fruit tree. Pretty wild shit, guys. Like I said, nothing super spectacular, but knowing it's the oldest documented fruit tree in America, and that's on record in Washington, it's pretty cool. And it's right here in Massachusetts. So much to see. Witch, pirates, mermaids, Plymouth Rock, movie filming sites, sports teams, restaurants. I mean, there's so much in the area here in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. So cool. Gonna take some pictures. Thanks for guys for watching. The oldest tree in America, 1632. That's old. Oldest pear tree. Oldest tree, period. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please share. Adam Historian Ghost Hunter. Thanks.